Now we take a turn from the borrowed stone funk mines and go all the way up to the ivory tower of Latria. Fool's Idol is animated doll created in an image of long dead Queen of Latria. Old Monk, to whom we will get back later, created this doll to deceive prisoners into thinking that the queen is still alive. This would give them hope and likely prevent any insurrections. She is a protoplast of all sorcerer and mage bosses in Souls series, so it is important to understand her design in order to get a better comprehension of FromSoft's boss design philosophy. Player encounters the doll in the tower's church. It has everything a usual church would have: rows of benches, pillars, altar on the end of it, stained glass windows, and a crowd of staunch worshippers trying to kill you. This arena isn't just a rectangle empty room in which you fight the boss. It definitely lies on more complex side. You have benches that can't be destroyed, pillars on the sides that you're gonna hide behind from ranged attacks. The boss is a sorcerer after all. One of her spells casts invisible traps on the floor. You'll get paralyzed if you stand on it. It works similar to how those octopus-headed guards freeze you in place. You only see them for a brief moment while the doll casts her spell, so you have to memorize their placement. You can also say that the arena, the boss encounter, goes beyond the actual boss arena. You see, in the church right tower balcony thing, there is an NPC, sorcerer, casting a spell that makes the boss impossible to kill. So before going through the fog wall, player must first deal with this guy. Before attacking the doll, you'd better handle her followers first, so they don't come in your way later. They are harmless, but still, they can slow you down. As soon as you start attacking her, she will teleport somewhere else, cast the floor traps, and make 2 copies of herself. Fortunately, this boss is very patient. It doesn't rush to the player like Flame Lurker. In fact, she doesn't even move, just teleports after being hit a few times. So as long as you'll have equal amounts of patience as she, you'll be fine. She only has 1 attack. It casts a Soul Ray spell, and that's it. If it wasn't for the interesting arena, a twist with a prisoner NPC, floor traps, her clones and worshippers, this boss would probably be the most simplistic boss in FromSoft's arsenal. But it isn't, at least for me. This beautifully shows that the actual boss, the enemy that you fight, is just one element of a good boss encounter. At least as important as the boss itself is the arena, the environment, the atmosphere, the music. You've probably noticed that I haven't talked much about the music in past episodes. I haven't talked about it at all. That's because I'm not a music critic. I enjoy music, I even play a couple instruments, but I was never into critiquing music. Anyways, when defeated, the Fool's Idol drops Doll Demon's Soul and over 8,000 souls. If given to Freke, her soul can be crafted into Soul Ray spell. When it comes to the tips, try to remember the placement of the floor traps. The real Fool's Idol casts Soul Rays, and her clones cast Soul Arrows. Those spells have different shades of blue, so you can pretty easily tell them apart. Oh, and kill the NPC prisoner. Thanks for watching, see you tomorrow. Doll.